Afternoon baseball here on the show. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Diablos and the Aces. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Baez rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Here's Nolan Arenado trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
In is Christian Yelich, and they're runners at the corners now. Swinging a ground ball to third. Cano for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Stepping up now, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike one. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Jenkins has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Marlon Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's a high pop-up. Machado has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Baez is there, and that retires the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. First offering on its way. Chopped in front of home plate. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Cano waits on it, and that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Fly ball to straightaway left. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in is the catcher, Mike Napoli. Popped him up. Arenado calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. 9-1-2 due up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Javier Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sliders in for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
The count is 2-1.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. Pujols is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit to first. Cano fields it cleanly. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Fergie Jenkins. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado, as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bautista on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Ready for another chance, Jose Bautista.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Yelich is running. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Now another 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So striding in, Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Vasquez coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in at the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Missed with a slider.
1-1.
Little tapper down the third baseline. Throw won't get him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Bautista, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pujols leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Lindor is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First offering on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Lindor just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Vasquez. 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's Robbie Cano now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Cano waits on the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Betts patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Into the box, Mike Napoli. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. In now, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single.
Well, the play's been made. And here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. 1-1 to Schwarber. Snap throw from the catcher. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by it.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. That's by him for strike 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
hit sharply on the ground. There's Baez, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Fergie Jenkins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Machado has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Runs up and gets this one down. Arenado is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. No hits to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Bauer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Bryce Harper will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Dennis Eckersley will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bautista will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And
Your attention, please.
so a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Yelich is under it.
Center fielder.
1 away.
Marlon Vasquez.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Betts. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
Bautista swings, and this is well hit to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Standing in, Robinson Cano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And Mookie will make the play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Javier Baez.
The windup and the 0-1. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he's back into second here safely. Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way in front of a great slider that time. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. And there's out number 2. In is Christian Yelich, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And there's ball 1. Schwarber at third with 2 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time. Here's Mike Napoli now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Nelson Cruz will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And right into the shift. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses for ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but foul. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Now batting, Dennis Eckersley. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Carlos Gomez will get the call here as he'll hit.
Carlos Gomez.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Jose Leclerc enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bautista has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard to short. Right there is Reyes. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Manny Machado now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Cano scoops it up. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Jose Reyes, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Betts coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Marlon Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. But swing just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Striding in, Albert Pujols. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Chapman sets. 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the home.
Dylan Betances takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball out of the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets